Moo.
Today I'd like to introduce you to Bigfoot Bonkers. This was released by Meadows Games way back in 1976. According to the flyer, the object of this game is to force your opponent to crash and avoid crashing into the Bigfoot obstacles. It's surprisingly fun. This is a black and white raster game. It operates on a Motorola XM501 monitor. The processor is a Signetics 2650, which is an 8-bit processor. The PCB has 4 dip switches on it for game options. And you'd never know that this game was called Bigfoot Bonkers, I don't think, because the bezel simply says Bonkers. So that would have been confusing. The manufacturer of this game, Meadows Games, apparently made about 15 arcade titles between 1974 and 1980, including such household names as Flim Flam and Gypsy Juggler. That's about all that I know about Meadows Games, so let's have a look inside. Now, this was my first black and white game, and I was completely amazed by the simplicity here. The power supply is contained inside the monitor chassis. The sound amplification is also contained inside the monitor chassis. It's got a volume control right here. And so the only thing left is the PCB. You've got your monitor chassis and your PCB. That's pretty much it. The power cord comes into the monitor. The 5 volts goes out here. You've got wires going up to the control panel. And it's an extremely simple arrangement. Here's a look at the control panel with these really super cool aluminum joysticks. These are different than about anything I've ever seen. I really dig them. You've got your 1 and 2 player start button on there, and the entire control panel is hinged like you might find on a Williams and opens up like so. You can see the single speaker there. The resistance in these joysticks is provided by a combination of a rubber grommet that goes around the shaft and fits into the joystick panel, and these springs that are on the bottom of the unit. The springs provide all of the centering force, centering resistance, and it really gives a good feel to the whole arrangement. So here we can see the attract mode, and the attract mode has a selectable sound setting. You can have reduced sounds like this mode, or you can have sounds all the time like it does in MAME. This one only makes sound when it crashes. 1/4 gets you either a 1-player game or a 2-player game, your choice. It doesn't cost any additional for a 2-player game. And the way that the single-player game works is you have to use the right-hand control, and the computer will mirror your moves exactly, which doesn't sound like much fun, but this is where the Bigfoot obstacles come in, the silly feet that are all over the screen. When you can steer the computer into one of these feet, he'll change his course, and so that makes your path different from the computer's path and allows one of you to win. So let's play a single player game. Put in my credit. And 1 player. So you can see I'm on the right side, and the computer is going to mirror everything I do until I can steer him into one of the big feet. And then, well, now I've got him trapped. You can select how many games it takes to win. I've got it set on 3 games to win right now. And so far I'm doing pretty good. Maybe not this time. Aha! Okay, I've got my awesome wife to volunteer and help me demonstrate the 2-player version of this game. So, first 1 to 3. You ready?
Ready.
was me. Tied up.
Oh.
All right.